party na ebema oduane since 92 ya be to about obi eba he ye ba yeti ehiem your friend is saying the poverty report now every 4 years it is increasing. Are we not learning? These people are they are not even bettering our lives, they are making it worse. It's your force Jimmy Dimechi na yankwania kokwa na so wude no akotwa miansa wa Jimmy me miss worse. Now the IGP, it looks like your people are too relaxed. There are some videos I saw people misbehave and the police were sitting there. Mister, what is happening? You see, waiting and here say military in Bamrana. The military to step in. Make sure these people are dealt with. Obia what say had here the videos are there. You are seeing them. Prosecute them. Jail them. And be one man. Near one kunipa jail life. MPs now, they should be jailed for life.
Keep watching Xposed GH, the best channel on all of YouTube. Yes.
Hello, hi, Xposed GH. Pacha baby, I will be having check elections in Ghana has become a very dirty game. And at the Biameka sometimes no ushepu na every 4 years eba be do anami who say kwasasem yim na yebe san komin. But niema say right now no. Media meka se enkofo mienu no Ghana ene omo insight ya niema sa AC. Yeah, two abani we no endu baby around this is about 7:30. And as I media if started say oh yeah press conference upon press conference. Na ade ba ko kan mi hu say samedia fi na adwen wo fam sabi ohia akehya akakra fa hyem na bibia nye no. And say okache nkofo say go to the coalition center. This is madness, Yenkuti Imbra.
Yeah. Especially NDC supporters and sympathizers, must join our polling agents and observers and security teams to accompany EC officials with various ballot boxes and electoral materials to various EC constituency coalition centers. And so if you are listening to this address, on behalf of our leader and father, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, on behalf of the incoming President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, make your way to your constituency coalition center. If you were at the polling station at the time of declaration, I'm sure you are by now following the ballot box and other electoral materials to the EC coalition center in your constituency, the constituency coalition center. If you were not at the polling station and you're hearing this message, wherever you are in your constituency, this is the time for you to play your role. You have voted. Your votes have been counted and declared at the polling station. Now you have the responsibility to protect those votes. And so this new stage of constituency coalition is of utmost importance to all of us. And our leader would want all of us to stop the jubilation until results are duly collated, declared at the constituency coalition centers, the results forms at the constituency coalition centers duly filled and signed by the various party coalition agents, and our agent is giving his or her copy. You don't jubilate. You only jubilate after the results have been declared, agents have signed, or better still, our agent has had the official certified copy of the results so declared by the Electoral Commission at the constituency coalition center. This is the reason for this press conference. And please, when the results is duly declared, and we take a copy of the results form as required by law, ensure that the results as declared is posted at the constituency coalition center. You take your phones, you take pictures of that as evidence. It is very important that we all do that. We also want to put all our agents, our executives, from the branch level to the ward level to the constituency level to the regional level and the national level on high alert. The NPP is desperate, and when you're dealing with a group of people who are vicious and desperate at the same time, you need to be careful. You need to remain vigilant until the last vote is counted and the results is finally declared by the returning officer for the presidential election at the national level. We have picked intel that the NPP has now activated their rigging machinery to its full potential. In the next couple of minutes, and in fact they have already started, they will be engaging, or they will be trying to snatch ballot boxes and swap ballot boxes. They will be trying to swap pink sheets. They will be trying to use their thugs to manipulate the outcome of the election results. Don't forget what happened at Echiman South in 2020. Don't forget. And so let's all remain vigilant. This is not the time for celebration. We all know the outcome, and the time for celebrating that outcome will soon come. But for now, we need to work. We need to be vigilant. And so if you are listening to me now, please go to your constituency collation center now. And all our party supporters, those who are in the position to defend and protect our agents and officials, please move to the constituency collation centers now. Let's ensure that the process will be peaceful and the will of the people as expressed at the polls in all the over 40,000 polling stations is what will count and stand at the end of the day. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Now I'll do a brief summary.
You see, the politicians of Ghana, they don't think about Ghana. Because if they do, Anka, Emra Sebi unim se owa, abanye tu we are pink sheet no, political parties ni nyina ekurabi. Ya kai abana wie district, ekwa regional bibia, collation center on ye de kobo bo keke no so a ese o man kofo ekoye omadwuma no. What catch your supporters say go and follow them? What a stupid statement to make. And as usual, a Jimmy Phobin so etu omhosa. Na ye infoni okay. She man kofo say, and I blame this thing on the statement of Sammy Jenfi. Yes. He caused it. Because Oka said, or make a statement where yana yet say, even at Abeka, other places, people are violating Nyama, essay Nyama. Yeshe Anoka say, as if it's not enough. Miracle Abuaje of the MPP, and so by. One also by your Kasa or Kenyan Sasem, so I did one also we are no science. I call on MPP, you know I'm saying another stupid statement.
Just a few minutes ago, we all watched a very unnecessary, very unnecessary, disgraceful press conference from the NDC. And you can see the demeanor, the high level of uncertainty, you know, from them. They are completely unsettled. And it's simply because, like I always said, one, they were overly complacent. Two, they took the good people of this country for granted. And they assume that once it is 8 years, they are coming to power. Reality is settling in. And instead of doing a self-check and a reality check and improve upon themselves, they want to inflict upon the entire country the damage that they themselves have brought upon themselves, and they want us to all live in it together. That is what we are not going to allow. And we want to thank every single Ghanaian, every single citizen of this country, both those within and without, those living abroad, for working together with all the institutions and bringing us this far. We encourage everybody to remain calm but extremely vigilant. Trust us. Believe us. This election is going to go to a very sensible conclusion. Nothing else. Trust the MPP on that. It is going to go through a very, very, very successful conclusion and a very sensible one as that. As usual, the NDC is doing what they know how to do best, behaving in the most irresponsible and disgraceful manner that you can expect from a political party. They are calling on their supporters at this hour. Elections are over. Your supporters were supposed to mobilize the people and get them to their votes, their polling stations, and cast their votes. That is what political parties do. Simple process. Campaign, encourage your supporters to canvass for you, get the voters to go to the polling station, cast their vote for you. Everybody in the full glare of the public, the counting is done at the polling station. You have agents. All the other political parties have agents. You finish, you sign at the polling station that you accept the results at your polling station. When that is done, simple process. Move your pink sheet from the polling station and take it to the constituency coalition center, where you have your agents there with the electoral commission. And what is going to happen there is simple. The sheets, the pink sheet that your agent signed at the polling station is being brought to the constituency coalition center, and that is where those figures are going to be put together and summed up. When that is done, the constituency would now pick the constituency sheets from the constituency coalition center and take it to the regional coalition center. At the regional coalition center, let's use the Eastern region as an example. 33 constituencies. All they are going to do at the regional coalition center is to pick the 33 constituency coalition sheets, which you have a copy, and sum it, and then move it from there and bring it to the center, which is the electoral commission here in Accra, and they put together 16 coalition results, and we have our elections called. And so it's baffling, extremely baffling, to have the NDC behave the manner in which
as usual, NDC NPP, when would they ever learn? We supporters call and we call near Masia Kunkum Nipa. Is that what we want as a people? Yentimi in cross some yentimi jaikakra. Say ya tuaba. Mache madrin way, watch your madrin way. Like I did Min ya watch me say, Miss Mache say, I can be. Won call it Munina Mumiano, miracle, Boagene Sammy Jeffrey, Omutu Omogene, more a dear Moyere, no more catcher would Jimmy, say would ye jai, who are one more bra, call one apple, now so Jimmy, no who go for, matter I will fight with Jimmy Bruta, with Jimmy fucking. No, I will fight. Ye two bieni, ye can't go for, sir, ye memi go for, ye suya dear da, ye Jimmy sa, ye suya dear da. Sami Jeff no di ni yire, miracle no di ni yire, wu ni yire ti a wo Jimmy ti say kwana kwaku na so dimirika. Jimmy at the party na ba ebe ma oduane. Since 92 ya bia to aba obi eba he ye ba ye ti ehiem. Ohwa your friend is saying the poverty report now every 4 years it is increasing. Are we not learning? Jimmy and Yensua Bibi film said these people are yendio machino. They are not even bettering our lives. They are making it worse. It's your force Jimmy the mechi na yankoni yankoku anasu ude no ko twa miansa wa Jimmy me see worse. Now the IGP, it looks like your people are too relaxed. There are some videos I saw people misbehave and the police were sitting there. Mr. What is happening? You see, waiting and here say military in Bamrana. The military to step in. Make sure these people are dealt with. Obia what say had here the videos are there. You are seeing them. Prosecute them. Jail them. Ebi wo hono ma nya waku nipa jail life. MPs na wo mhunti yaku nipa no, they should be jailed for life. Na yemfa nsua de. Ade we be see 2020. Meka say yen jeli obi a 2024 be west. Na se say kra de ne e ba ne Ghana, ye pese omban yi bon se ne yesua nyansa, ye gimie no me hu ne etie. say the coalition center ho na violence na ko efi polling station ho eko coalition baby a ye di aban bobom no say ho na politicians no e de violence na du ya hwe ye hu bibi ye electoral act no ye hwem kena na politicians no edu ho no ma sa ekwasia press conference no mo ye they should stop. The only time you come to do a press is to calm your what supporters down. Say yes or the calm your down, don't come and speak, because Ghana is bigger than NDC MPP. I keep on telling them. Say yeah, somebody has conceded, but Jimmy in the name of these two gentlemen. I'm not course from Esquire Nelson him say. Say go to the coalition center. Is that what you were taught? Are you saying say because of politics Masa Ghana baby we are star to the world. Bibia NDC MPP sem no emwayen na wo so a wo hwɛ me a utiko no wakɔgya wo so obi ade no ade na wo sɛ no sika ne ekɔbɔ bose a wo na bɛsa tua ye gimiti enim unim nyansa ka bɛsa politician no soma no wa nkobi ne bankobi ɔwɔ fie no asoma wo na wo gimi wo sa na twa na ntwa yie ɛse twa wo mienu wani no ba ku na tu ɛse tu mienu ni fio. Next time we jimia obi ni ekotu nani nu wawu na de jina ho. The youth don't follow anybody. Obi ka say move, don't move. You have better things to do with your life. And your politics, NDC MPP, abani atu awie, Donald Trump oni Joe Biden, wo mo call lunch enra. Ade e fe say Ghana jimie enti ye to abawie kra na ejimi ebi kwaje toilets after all ye ni eduma papa di ti eduma fun bia na ye radio mahama. You need to call your people to order, especially Samija if my catch say ne utterances no, it needs to be checked. Samusu na mo share kutupa. Ghana does not need to burn because of him, and we won't let him burn Ghana because of what he says. Miracle Abuaje, yes, you kasai does not mean say why dream who start here then come on everybody now also taught the same line with Jimmy. We won't control to this. I exposed GH FM Bruce. So try be as sorry about me the two mpa na sakabi manuesi.
Hello, keep watching Xposed GH, the best channel on all of YouTube. Yes.